the challenges that they're going to have to face today is insane. And we're going to have some laughs today, hopefully, maybe even some tears from some of these players.
Hopefully both.
Yeah, hopefully both. That would make for the perfect mix.
That's right. So for people who are tuning in the very beginning, welcome to the channel. We're broadcasting currently on Dog Channel, so make sure to share that. We are going to be doing a lot of challenges on twists on traditional Hearthstone. Normally you're playing in a 1v1 setting. Sometimes you're going to be teaming up with some of your opponents. You're going to be doing a lot of obstacles and a lot of things that are be hindering your normal ability to play Hearthstone. And of course, you're going to be trying to get points throughout the entire tournament. So it's going to be an attempt to get points and try to see how well you can overcome these challenges, TJ.
Yeah, it's really going to push the boundaries. All of these players are great Hearthstone players, but some of the things that they're going to have to face today are a lot different than the things that they're normally used to.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there will be some things that they've done in the past that might give them a leg up, but it's definitely going to be a challenge for them to get through some of the alternative styles of Hearthstone that we have planned.
So, for example, the very first one is the blind pick Conquest. Blind pick, of course, in quotation marks, where they're literally going to be blindfolded. They can't actually see the screen, and they're going to be dependent on their partner, who is going to be giving them instructions, which is very humorous in itself, but also the fact that we have some non-native English speakers, which also should add a fun twist to it.
Yeah, it really should. And with Eloise and Savjz trying to explain to their partner how to get through. Even just mulligans, we saw in practice earlier, it was intense.
Yeah, they couldn't do it. It was really hard. They were mulliganing the wrong cards or not even clicking confirm.
They quit. They conceded.
We might see some roping action, but it'll be fun nonetheless because we'll be able to hear their audio. Now, we did advertise the website. If you can see at HTCMayhem.com, there's an opportunity for you to get involved in this broadcast. Some people are just watching. They're hanging out. You guys are good. But there's also people that want to get interactive with the stream, and you can do so by simply going to that website and giving gems to your favorite players. How do the gems actually be useful, DJ?
Yeah, so you can get up to 50 gems for following each of the players as well as HTC Esports on the website HTCMayhem.com, and you can give the gems to the players. You can also get 1,000 gems for a player, or split among the players if you so choose, by purchasing during the event an HTC Vive or an HTC 10 phone.
Yeah.
And throughout the event, players will be able to purchase buffs or debuffs, so like sabotages for their opponents using the gems. So there might be a debuff. For example, I'll use one from the first round for 3,000 gems, which is actually quite a lot considering some of these players have around 10,000.
Right.
There's 6 challenges throughout the day. You can increase the sensitivity of your opponent's mouse to the maximum, the highest DPI, the highest sensitivity that you can, which means that not only will they be blindfolded, but they'll also be playing with a mouse that's super sensitive, so their partner won't be able to accurately explain to them how to go because their mouse will just be moving so fast. So that's for an example. So if you head over to the website, you can get 50 gems just for following the players and following HTC Esports, and you can use that to give your favorite player in the event some of those gems to help them out throughout the day.
Yep, that's right. And don't worry if you don't have the opportunity now. As long as you do it before the end of the day in the final challenge, you still have a chance to help contribute towards your player's success. And that'll be really important moving forward, especially as we enter different segments like the trivias or the other challenges too. There's going to be 3 main events. There's going to be 3 side events, totaling 6. Really fun times up ahead, and I can't wait to get started. The players are building their deck list, just getting finalized for the first challenge, which is 2v2. It's going to be Eloise and Dog up against Savjz and Firebat. And this promises to be really interesting because I think both these teams have very strong strategies in their mind on what works.
Yeah, just as a side note, since you said there's 3 team events, each player will be teamed up with every other player throughout the day. So these teams aren't set in stone. This is just to sort of give a balanced feel overall. 3 solo events, 3 team events. So since, Firebat is paired with Dog this time, right?
Firebat's paired with Savjz.
Firebat's paired with Savjz this time. He'll be paired with Eloise and Dog throughout the later portions of the day in some challenge or another. So, but this one is the most challenging. We were trying to theory craft.
I don't know,
think so. We'll see throughout the days. We'll see how the day goes. But this one, in my head, we were trying to theory craft. If you're trying to explain to someone who's blindfolded how to play Hearthstone, what do? Do you try and minimize the amount of board interactions?
Or you try to confuse your opponents. I was actually saying that I think Nozdormu is SS tier. You know, there's always talking about how powerful certain cards are in the tier list, and they always say S tier. But SS means that's just in a class of its own, and you automatically include it. I would put Nozdormu in every single one of my decks. Even though I know that it confuses my partner, you get to choose how it works. So say you play Ragnaros on turn 8. And then all of a sudden, you wait, drop Nozdormu, and your opponent can't really react and kill Ragnaros in time. And there's all those multiple targets on the board.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff I feel like is really valuable in terms of deck building. I think if you build a traditional deck, say you decide to just try to curve out and play very simple, maybe Hunter Hero Power a lot, I think you're misusing or misabusing the format. I think you really need to go for that.
Yeah, that's really true. You can also, we talked about interactions, like board interactions that take a long time to resolve. Like in-game boss, the animation takes a long time.
Or Armor Smith, Frothing Berserkers, Wild Pyromancers.
Shadow Fiend, if they have a lot of draw cards. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that can take a long time to resolve, things like that. We talked about Hunter maybe being so strong because since your hero power is so close to your hand, you're probably going to accidentally hit hero power a lot of times.
Yeah.
So maybe it's better to have a class where you don't mind hero powering every turn. Which Hunter would be good.
Maybe not. And it might be interesting, too, depending on what these guys choose, or gals, choose for their buffs and debuffs. For 1,500 gems, the players are allowed to name a card, and each time a player on the other team says that card's name, they lose 200 points. Now, points are not to be confused with gems. Points are the way you use the scoreboard in this tournament. Gems is just a currency for you to leverage certain advantages. The debuffs available, there's 2 of them. One for 500. Players have to use their non-dominant hand. So if you use the right hand for the mouse, you use the left. And then, of course, for 3,000, you can put them on the highest DPI sensitivity, which is in the 3,000s or 4,000, 5,000s. It's like way too much to the point where you move a centimeter, and it's already on this other side of the screen.
So imagine if all of the buffs and debuffs are used, which I can imagine they will. Even though that's a lot of gems, if you use all of them, it's 5,000 gems for your team. Split up, that's 2,500 per player since they can pool their gems. 2,500 gems per team, that's about a fourth of the highest gem earner right now, which is Eloise.
Yeah. It's too much.
Which is a lot.
It's really expensive.
But it's the first event, so I can imagine they're just going to go out the gates trying real hard. And so you're using your non-dominant hand, blindfolded, with a mouse that has the highest sensitivity possible, and the other team is going to try and get a sense for which card you're saying the most.
Yeah, that's right.
And they're going to ban that card, and so you can't say that card. So for the points, each time for that buff, each time they say the card, they lose 200 points. First place for this event gets 2,000, and second place gets 1,000.
Right.
So let's say you get that debuff put on you, and you accidentally say the card 5 times.
You lose every point.
You lose every point if you got second place. So it can be a big deal. It's kind of an expensive buff for, sort of taking a risk, trying to force your opponent to make a mistake, your opponents to make a mistake. But who knows?
It might sound really confusing, especially if you just came into the middle of the explanation. But so we highly encourage you, again, to go to htcmayhem.com. Check out the event. There's a trailer. There's a bunch of rules, and basically it shows you the way how to donate gems to your favorite players. You don't actually need to put any money into it. If you want to support the event, feel free to pick up the HTC 10 phone or the Vive if you're thinking about making that purchase anyways, because the upcoming holiday season, you also get this bonus of contributing, interacting with the event as well. And on that note, we also want to give a big shout out to the NVIDIA guys who are using their studios here in Santa Clara, as well as, of course, HTC for putting on the event. Big shout out, of course, to Team Liquid and Cloud9 for also help organizing and doing the production for the event as well, and 10-0. So we've been having a good amount of setup, and I think the players are almost ready. I think what they're debating about right now, as I look at my screen, is who is going to go first, because this is best of 3. It's not just one game. And what happens if you don't win the first 2 games straight up, you're going to have to play a 3rd game. So the first person that's going to be blindfolded might also be the last person that's going to be blindfolded if it goes to game 3.
Yeah, the players already had built their decks. We let them know the challenge about 30 minutes ago, and they had like 15 minutes to build their decks. It was really interesting seeing the process that they went through, trying to think. Eloise and Dog, they were sitting there trying to come up with a system, like a numerical system where 1 means only move the mouse a little bit, 2 means move the mouse a medium amount.
Yeah.
And they were like mapping out on the table
Yeah,
how far 1, 2, and 3 would be.
I don't think that's going to work. I think first of all, the problem is that kind of movement is so relative because the feel of the mouse is different for each person. A person moves a mouse huge sweeping movements, and some move it just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of gauging distance is going to be really difficult. 2, I always think that the communication between male and female has always been a little misguided, TJ. And I feel like when Eloise says this much, Dog doesn't really understand that is that much. Just how it works biologically speaking. And I feel like they're inherently at a disadvantage. Versus Savjz and Firebat, they get each other, man. They both do the same kind of gig. They know what's going on.
They were bonding, right from the get-go. As soon as they explained the challenge, Firebat put his shoulder around Savjz and took him off 10 feet away, and they already started strategizing. Yeah. Whereas Dog and Eloise were just sort of laughing at the possibility. Yeah. They were bickering like a married couple.
Yeah, I like it.
But yeah, it was really cool to see. And Firebat, for people that haven't had a chance to meet him or play against him, no matter what he does, he tries his absolute hardest to win. He's a super tryhard.
Yeah, he's a tryhard, man.
Yeah. Even if it's hopscotch, he is going to get on his phone, Google the optimal strategy for hopscotch.
Yeah.
In the 5 minutes that you guys are prepping, and he's going to beat you.
While you're drawing the lines, marking the numbers, trying to use the nice chalks, the big fat ones, of course. If you use the small thin ones that the teacher gives you, just going to snap. They use the big fat jumbo chalk, and as you're writing those numbers, Firebat's just kind of coming up with the optimal strategy, creating the spreadsheets. Hold on, type into his the Google Docs.
And then when he trips over a rock, he's going to blame it on RNG.
he just got high rolled.
He did. He got high rolled on hopscotch.
Yeah. All right, looks like the first game is about to get underway. Now, it looks like the classes these guys chose were Hunter Druid and Warrior Hunter. Now, we both agreed that Hunter was really strong in this format because you're trying to play the least amount of things onto the board to interact. If you play Zoo, for example, I think Zoo's the worst deck in this format.
Yeah, there's so many minions and you have to trade.
Too many trades going on. Assuming you're playing the normal Zoo. You could play an aggressive Zoo, charge the face. So Hunter kind of makes the most sense. The second deck always seems to be the big question mark.
Yeah, the second deck, you have to find a deck where you have less interactions per turn. Try and maximize. And it seemed like Warrior was being talked about from both teams.
Yeah.
But Warrior's interesting in the fact that you have weapons. And weapons, every time you hit with a weapon, it's 2 interactions. You have to click your face, and then you have to click in. One thing that's going to be a big factor is not, accuracy. It's going to be time. Their partner's going to tell them, when to click. They're going to say, don't click until I tell you to click. But they only have a certain amount of time per turn if you have more interactions.
Yeah.
And Druid was one of the choices. Druid has a lot of choose ones.
Druid's, I think, so good in some capacities and so bad in others. The choose, for example, is one of the bad stuff. But the good stuff is that if you play Druid, you can just play these big fat taunts.
Yeah.
They can't get past easily. And you're talking about curving out really well. I think Druid's one of the best at doing that.
Yeah, it really is, especially if you just play Ramp Druid with a bunch of taunts. Taunts are really hard for an opponent to interact with if they're blindfolded because they have to find the right target.
I mean, I actually think that minion spread is also really difficult too. I, for example, think Onyxia might be really good. That was one of the cards that I immediately thought about putting in my decks. Outside of the Nosdormu, which I eventually, I'm still kind of joking on that in the sense that Nosdormu's not exactly the best, but I think Onyxia is actually really good. It's a pile of stats, what you want. And it's really confusing for your opponent. Now, the problem is, of course, then your board becomes so full. But I think confusing your opponent is actually more powerful than you winning specifically.
Well, the interaction you brought up earlier was like Rag in Nosdormu.
Yeah.
Because even though Nosdormu affects yourself, you can control when that effect happens. So it means that if you place Rag and then Nosdormu, you literally just will win because they can't. It's impossible to click things fast enough when you're blindfolded. So I think they're getting just about ready to jump into game number 1. So the blindfolds, we can see it with the blindfolds are coming on, and
here we go.
Oh man!
So get out there, guys. Make sure to let people know what's going on. Make sure to tag HTC Esports on Twitter and all of these people on Twitter because you get free gems to give to them. HTCMayhem.com. You guys see at the bottom of your screen. right there. And I think we're about to get underway, and it looks like the first classes will be Hunter versus Warrior. Now, the Warrior, really interesting choice, of course, because that thing is the Cthulhu Warrior, and it's supposed to be that you're playing a bunch of minions, but it's going to be tricky, man, if you can't really get those weapons to hit where you want to, or if you're trying to use Disciple of Cthulhu and they mess up too.
Yeah, so it looks like for Eloise and Dog, Eloise is going to be the first player blindfolded, and Savjz for the other side.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'm liking this already because I think Dog coaching Eloise is actually the right call here.
But we'll see.
Oh, looks like we got the same POV on both screens. We're going to get that in a sec. The Hunter, of course, is being played by, I believe...
Eloise?
Yeah, by Eloise right now, and then
Yeah.
Savjz is playing the Warrior.
Yeah.
So the POVs are switched.
Yeah, POVs are swapped, but get that changed in a sec. The one thing about mid-range Hunter is that it just curves out. It curves out and it hits you in the face. I feel like that's what you want when you're blindfolded. Less interactions. You just slam a minion on the board.
Oh, Desert Camel. That's so smart. Wow, these guys are geniuses. All right, so right now we're getting some preliminary coaching in right now, and I think we're trying to figure out if either of these guys have an advantage from this position, but I don't really think either of them do. Both of them start off really slow here.
Yeah. And one thing about this interaction is, do you really want to spend the energy to get your blindfolded partner to the end turn button? That's the question.
I think it's it's actually maybe smart in the very beginning is to try to like get their try to have their mouse in set positions to just remember where things are. Oh, look at this! They picked up Cat Trick immediately, and I think Dog is gonna force Eloise to play this because your opponent's on a coin, so you know that they have to eventually spend it. And right now, everything seems pretty normal. Now they have to find the end turn button if they can.
Yeah, but
No. No.
he said left.
There we
Right?
go. Oh, too far right, too far left. Just right. Dang, wow, they were super fast on that. I'd like a blindfold check, please, on Savjz. That was a really fast and accurate
They
hero
just
power.
hovered their mouse over tank up.
So go left.
Okay.
Left a little more.
Oh,
Left.
Dog, you can hear Dog's coaching Eloise.
Down. Down a tiny bit. There. Click it. Left click. Or click it. Now drag up.
So
Yeah, now click again.
you should say release or something.
Oh, okay.
I just
Go right.
Out of
Yeah, we
context,
played the camel,
this
so it's
conversation is
wanna
amazing.
Oh, good,
Yeah, we got the cabal there.
Down, down, down.
Sure.
Just say release.
Just click.
Down.
The funny thing is, Dog's not even telling her what kind of card it is.
Down a little bit.
She said,
Yeah,
"Oh, it's
exactly.
a minion."
It's a minion.
Up a little bit.
Everybody has that muscle memory sort of built in.
It's true, it's true. And I'm trying to see if it ends up carrying over. I wonder how Savjz and Firebat are contacted
So
too.
go left a little bit. Left a little bit. We're gonna make our attacks first. So we're gonna go to the board. So go up a tiny bit. Okay, so just wait. And we'll
okay.
actually play the cards first before.
Wait,
Yeah. I know. So we're gonna. No, this isn't attacking. This is the cards. You have the cards right now.
I see.
Yeah.
Firebat's instructions are much more
Okay.
brutish.
So
Can
we're
you
gonna-
hear? I can't hear Fire.
Just a little bit. He's
Okay.
he's very far away from
tiny bit more.
Savjz. The
Down
mic
a
is on
little
Savjz.
down a little
Gotcha.
bit more.
He's
Savjz
standing
Savjz
really
isn't
far
really
away.
saying much.
Oh, no. Down a
No,
little bit.
he's concentrating. He's trying to like
bit.
picture the board
click
in
it.
his head.
Well, specifically, oh wow, wait, this is kind of an advanced turn.
It is. There's a lot of things to click.
Okay.
All right, now go down. You're gonna play secrets. You just played the cloak hunters. Down a little bit more.
Down,
Left click.
left,
Or no, down. No, right a little bit.
right,
Click.
Left
Drag
click.
up.
play it.
Yeah, play it. Go down.
Down,
Down.
down,
Left a little bit. No. Drag it
drag it,
and
play
go
it.
up all the way. Yeah.
Play it?
Yeah, play it.
Play it.
Yes, play it. Now go down a little bit. You're gonna attack with your units. Up a
Okay.
little bit.
Attack with your
Up a
units.
little bit more. Left a little bit. Up a little bit. Click.
And
Up. Right.
That's not the face.
Right a little bit. Right a little bit. Down a little bit.
No, they
Down. Click. Yeah. Yeah. Down. Down. Yeah. Left click. Nope.
Rope's burning.
Left click. And now go up.
I have a bad
Yeah,
feeling
no,
about
down,
this.
down. There, click.
Oh, we did it!
Perfect.
We got
Wow,
it.
right before the rope burnout
We're
too.
good, we're good.
Beautiful mechanics displayed
Alright, no.
by
So
Eloise
go
and
left a little
Dog
bit,
there.
Left.
Left a little bit more. We have 3 secrets up, and we have like 3
Oh
units
my
on board.
god. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
3
my
units
god.
on
Yeah.
board.
Okay,
Now,
okay,
now
we
it's
need to make
actually
that attack.
these guys are really close to each other, so it's in the best interest to not
So this is
say
where we
what
start.
secrets
I'm
and what
already at
cards.
where we start
No,
next
you are.
Yeah,
you
they're
need
they're
to go-
pretty much
so go
across
left
from each
a little
other,
bit.
Left.
No,
maybe
left,
about
that's
6
right.
feet away.
Left.
So they can definitely hear what each other's saying.
Up a little bit. Alright, our snake trap just proc.
Okay, good. Oh my god, that's good.
So go up a little bit. Oh my god, we're not gonna be able to attack with all these.
Don't worry, bro.
Oh, it's fine.
I think those
We
snakes
forget
are
about
going to a
snakes.
better
Go down,
place.
we'll play our cards first. Down a little bit. Left a little bit. Left a little bit. Left a little bit. Alright, now wait there.
Okay.
He's trying to get him to click the Ravaging Ghoul and he can't.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just
He's like, go left.
He's got such a good
There we
board
go.
clear. There it
There
is.
we go.
He's picked it up. All you Control Warrior players out there thought Jaime was hard to deal with before.
So what
2
kind
in
of
hand.
card? What kind of card is this?
Okay.
Put on a blindfold and then try it.
You can't play that one. Go to the left a little bit.
Left.
Left a little bit.
Left.
A little, yeah, okay, play that card.
Play it
Yeah,
right
so
now.
yeah, play it. So click it and go up. Yep, play it. Go down. All the way. There you go. Now.
That's one thing. Dog's
and
not
play it.
really
So you
telling
up
her
Right a little bit.
what it is,
Right a tiny bit.
just because he's trying to conceal
Right
information.
a little bit
Yeah.
more.
I guess
Down
your
a tiny
blindfolded
bit.
player doesn't really need to
Click it.
know. They
Right.
kind of want to picture what's on the board, but
And now go up a little bit.
Go up.
I wonder if they can tell by audio cues.
maybe.
So a little bit more up.
I said earlier,
Alright, now click
things
that,
in the
and so you're
past
attacking
that
with it.
Okay.
And now up.
you may
go right a
have
little
done
bit.
in Hearthstone might help you. Weird things like playing with game
Go
sounds.
down a little bit.
Memorizing
Up,
game
tiny bit
sounds.
more, tiny bit more up.
I personally
Right
don't
a
play
little
with
bit.
game sounds. I wouldn't recognize a lot of these.
Or click. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Click. Yeah.
click.
Click. Yeah.
Right.
And up there. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Dang. Look at you.
So
Alright.
good as more.
I know. I go right a little bit.
Right.
And click that unit. And up, down a little bit more. Click. Nope. Down, right a little bit. Right a tiny bit. Alright. Click. Now. Yeah. There you go. Wow. You don't even need my direction.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
and
I'm
we can-
pretty sure she does.
You can turn. Go right. I guess.
No, I don't want to.
Okay. So we have.
Just for the VM.
Just so you know.
She's like, I could get to that end turn button.
She is a hunter player at heart.
Alright. So we have 4 units on board. By the way.
Okay.
Try to straighten your mouse out.
So here.
No. Move the top of the mouse left.
Left. Top out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mouse is uneven. So try to even it out.
I think
Is
what
this-
he's
That's fine.
Is
Just
it
leave
doing
it.
it?
No, go left a little bit.
Actually, what's slightly confusing is we're watching one
This is
screen,
the card I'm going to play.
so it's opposite of what Firebat's saying is what
So next
Savjz should
one's
do.
yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
then
Nice
we're
on
gonna
our
make
screen.
all our attacks. So you're only gonna play
When
one
he
unit.
says left,
Okay, good.
he wants to.
He actually means
Savjz to go
right.
right.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Wow, Thorsten's getting a lot of discounts. That's going to make for some very confusing turns.
I think they're gonna shield slam and execute the wrong minions. I just have a feeling
we have 5
it's
units.
super hard to pull it
It's
off.
definitely possible. Or run at a time, because you have to explain to your partner, don't click until I tell you to.
Alright,
Jesus.
click that.
Play it?
Yeah, play it. Move it up. Yep, there you go. Alright, go up.
Up.
Up a little bit more. Left a little bit.
That's a lot of
Up
damage.
a little bit.
But that's a lot of
little bit.
minions that have to
There,
go to
click it.
face.
14 damage if
And go,
if they're able to do it.
Right a little bit more. There you go. Click. Go down. Yep.
Yeah, someone
We're gonna trade.
Trade?
I think so. Do you want to trade or no?
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So click it.
Click it.
Yeah. And now go up. Yeah. And no, just stay there.
Stay here.
Yeah. And now click it. And now down a
Oh
little bit.
my god.
Yeah. Click. Yeah. Click it. And then,
That's
nope,
got to be a
right little
mistake.
bit, and now click. All right. Now grab the other unit. Go down a little bit. and go
Eloise
right a
knew
little
right off the bat
And down a
where the
little bit.
correct place
bit. And
was.
click that.
Somebody check Eloise's blindfold.
Now go up a little bit.
Savjz
Up,
knows.
up a
She's
little
getting good.
Yeah, there. That's perfect. And that's all the attacks we're gonna make because we don't want to put them in revenge range.
Whoa, so
Go
smart.
Right a little bit. We're ending. our
That's
range
why
range
they
real
didn't
fast.
trade.
Yeah, because we're gonna play into revenge.
Here? Here? Here?
No, you're in the far right. And your turn's over right now.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so we're
Wow.
Go right a little bit.
Rope
Yeah,
Louise.
left a little bit.
They're actually, Dog's actually giving some really good coaching.
Yeah.
He's trying to reset their mouse after every turn.
face the mysterious magic from the east.
Which means they're set up for the next turn.
I don't know if we're gonna win this. I
Mysterious
mean, we're
magic.
really ahead on
No
board.
thank you.
I don't know. It just depends if they get brawl or something. Like,
Sure, whatever.
Shield slam face. Haven't seen that play since beta.
oh man, I
Oh,
thought you got the wrong one.
You can just tell me it's a minion or not,
Again,
so I
pretty
know
good.
how to play
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah.
Pretty good.
We don't have many spells, and we don't have any targetable spells.
Yeah,
right?
so
it doesn't matter.
okay,
if it's a
good.
minion or
That's
something.
good. That's good. So I will just play it. You say play it, I will know what to do, like how to release with
Yeah.
the mouse or something.
Right there,
Whatever.
All right, so there's 4 units on board, and he has 1 unit on board.
Okay. We don't trade, right?
We're not gonna trade those.
Okay, sure.
Uh-oh.
I know where the place. I know where the face is.
Wow. This was pretty well done by Team Firebat.
So we're gonna play both of these. So left click.
That's the only way I can think of their team name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firebat and Dog Louise.
Down a little bit.
Dog Louise.
Left a little bit. Right a little bit. All right.
They had a lot of things they had to
Yeah.
click that
Move it
turn.
up.
They did.
And now you're gonna hero power. So down a little bit.
The Emperor discount.
These guys are just huntering them
No,
down.
shoot.
Firebat says they're playing a
All right,
complicated
up a
deck.
little bit. Right a little bit.
One thing is that Eloise is getting good at the motion of dragging the minions
Sure.
to
I
the
think they
face.
should
I
have
think we have to
debuffed
check.
using
So, go
the
down
high
a little bit.
sensitivity.
Left
Yeah?
click. Move up. We're gonna attack face. Up a little bit more.
Attack
Yeah.
face.
Down left click. Yeah, attack. Go down a little bit. That one's gonna go face as well.
It cost a lot of gems though. The high sensitivity was
Go down a little bit.
3,000
Yeah,
gems.
You're gonna go down a little bit. Yeah, click it.
Click
Currently
it.
the player's sitting around like 9,000. Eloise maybe 11,000 now.
Faces
Yeah.
here.
And now you're gonna get that unit.
This one.
Yeah, and we're gonna trade. Yeah, trade. So up a little bit. Up a little bit more. Up a little bit more. Left a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Up a
you're
little bit.
talking to me, dog.
Up a little bit. Up a little bit. Up a little bit more.
Oh, no.
There.
That's the spot.
Oh, so we already done? That's easy.
I don't think we're gonna win this always.
Really?
This conversation's
needed-
amazing.
Dog's pessimism is really getting to me.
Oh,
Man, imagine if they had cheap ravaging
We have,
ghouls.
we have board, but like they
I know,
just cleared
I
most of
understand.
ours.
Do we have cards left?
Well, they're gonna be able to
No
clear
cards, man.
Oh.
the whole board if they
Absolutely
want.
not.
Oh,
Oh no.
They know that that's there.
wow. Savjz is so fast.
We get Savjz's blindfold check.
Go down.
Click. Yeah. Now go up. Down. Click. Left.
Execute the face, but you didn't damage him.
Right a little bit. Click. Alright. Now hit and turn to right.
Alright, go down a little bit. Down a little bit more. Left a little bit. Up a little bit. There you go.
Oh, wow.
They have nothing.
Preloading.
Or no, left a tiny bit. Okay,
lose if they, like,
right a little
red.
bit. Click that. And go up. And now left click. Or click.
And go face.
No, just click.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then
Go
and now go right. We're gonna hero power.
No one drops.
I clicked it.
Left in the deck.
That's right, they drew their second
Go
Cavalry.
right a little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Also,
hero
they're
power
fiery
a little
bat.
bit. Left a little bit. Left a little bit more. Alright, click. And now go up. We're gonna end our turn.
You're gonna need some
A little
help.
bit.
You did say they're
Right a
playing
little bit.
mid-range hunter.
Right a little bit more.
They might have a rag.
Left, right.
I would imagine Rag's in there.
Right a little bit.
Rag's really good, I feel, in this format. Because you don't have to interact with it. You play it on the
Alright,
board.
So he's at
And then you're
8
done.
HP. We have a 2-4 on board, and he has
Yeah,
a
I
3-3.
understand.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, the 4 damage they missed, I bet they wish they had it back.
Yeah.
They were playing around revenge.
Do we
We're
take
playing around
some
this.
stuff?
I don't think so.
Well, to be fair, they didn't know it was Cthulhu Warrior until the first Disciple of Cthulhu was played, which was like turn 8.
If we didn't, he would,
So, Cthulhu Warrior less likely to run revenge.
Do we have
Maybe one. A lot of players won't run one.
Ragnarok?
But I think it was okay to play around that.
How many cards left?
Well, they didn't armor up. They could die to the quick shot dream.
Go left a little bit. We have 18 cards left.
Oh, jeez. 18 cards.
We got a chance. We got a chance.
We got a chance. The
Okay,
rag.
so where
1 and
do I
3.
Go left a little bit.
start? We start with your
That's a
power.
pretty good
Go
draw.
up a little bit.
That's really good. That They're
down
going
a
to
bit.
need armor gain.
Left a little bit. You're equipping a weapon.
That's 10 damage.
A little bit. Yeah,
Over 2 turns, as long as they can actually get the attack to hit the face.
And then
Left click.
Left click. Play it.
Yeah, move it up and then play
Play it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, the fact that they weren't able to armor up last turn might cost them.
Yeah, that's big.
Oh, no,
This
go
is-
back,
They're going to
go
need to
back,
find
go back.
Ancient Shield
Yeah,
Bear
up a little bit,
or Shield
and
Block.
then attack with your weapon. Left click.
Left click.
Yeah, click. Drag it up.
Or
up,
if they
up,
attack the wrong
Right
target.
a little bit.
Here?
Right a little bit. No. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Right a little bit more. Oh, you're good. You got it.
You know what I'm also starting to think, TJ?
What?
Okay.
I'm also thinking that it's a mistake not to put Mogre the Ogre in this
Right
in your decks.
Mogre the
A
Ogre.
little bit more. Down a little bit.
50%
That
chance
could've
for
been
all
so
of your
much
minions to
better.
miss.
If you put Mogre the Ogre in your deck.
Yeah, these guys are playing
These guys
try-hard
did not
decks.
think outside the box.
A
No.
little bit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You got blocked. Left,
Left a little bit.
left, 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 left.
Left a little bit.
Left,
Left a little bit. Up a little bit.
up,
Up a little bit.
click.
Right a little bit. All right, just right there.
They're hovering over the hero power.
They got shield block.
They're setting it up. Wow.
We're just armoring up this turn. So left, up.
Justicar is so good for next turn.
Yeah.
And
Man, I think that's it for Hunter, unless they draw something amazing right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what they could draw. They need
we have enough time.
Rag.
Quick shot dream.
Quick Shot Dream or exactly Rag and then go for the 1 and 3 to win the game. Actually, no, they can make it a 1 and 2,
Alright,
a 50-50
so up,
if they killed the Ravager goal with Rag. But they still got 17 cards left in the deck, I think. Likelihood that they draw Quick Shots or Rag is
It's just
quite low.
very
Yeah.
unlikely right now.
Up.
It just depends how much armor game they have, right?
down, all the way to card. And left,
Trying to get him to play the
In
weapon.
hands. We might be dead next turn. We'll see.
click. Up.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we're good.
Alright, they're roping out their turn,
Yeah,
so
their turn's broken.
we have a chance to win this turn. Just
This
gotta-
is where I start, right?
Where are you?
The
Oh,
mouse.
left a
mouse.
little bit.
Unless you want to launch the rocket, Eloise.
Up a little bit more. Alright, click. Go down a little bit. Left a little bit.
Why is that
Left
card
a little bit.
in the deck?
Go
Oh.
right a little bit.
This is the
Yeah,
card, right?
yeah, we drew your
Okay.
tech card.
Click it.
Move it up. Alright, play it.
Oh,
We're
okay,
gonna-
we draw
yeah,
that
we're
secret
gonna-
I feel like they
weapon
should
now.
get bonus points for interacting
gonna-
with board
alright,
elements.
grab your
If you
weapon.
shoot the rocket,
Here,
Oh yeah.
here.
Yeah.
you
If
should
you're
get
able
like
to launch
100
the
points.
rocket.
All the way up. Nope, nope. Go back.
Or if
to
you're
your
able
face,
to
go
summon the shoe
down. Up
The
a little
shoe.
bit.
in the top right,
Up a little bit.
the
Left a little
transporter.
bit.
Or if you're able to
Alright, grab it.
get the boot
All the
from
way up.
the garden.
Left,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
left, right a little
That's a
bit.
good
Right.
one.
No, that's left, right? There you go.
Maybe match the Karazhan symbols in the book tome.
Right a little bit. Right a little bit more. Up. No.
Right.
Yeah. Up a little bit. Left a little bit. Up a little bit. Right a little bit.
Sounds a lot like a conversation I
No,
have when
left a
I
little
want
bit.
my back
Left
scratched.
a little bit more. Click. Alright, you're good. You're good.
Which is a conversation you have with Doug, I'm sure a lot.
Oh yeah,
Click that button.
shirt's on.
Right down,
Oh no. Alright. We're just on top deck mode. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. We still have.
They just play just a card.
Oh my god.
So I don't know that we can win.
How many
They're
health we
pretty
have left?
proficient now.
How many health we have left?
We have 20 health and they're at 11 right now.
That shield block into Justicar
Alright.
draw though.
We still have an out of
was
Ragnar.
insane.
Go down.
It was.
Down a little bit. Left a little bit. Left a little bit.
down,
Left a little bit more.
right,
Left a little bit. Left a little bit. Up a
They're
little
starting to
bit.
get pretty good.
Right a little bit. There you go.
The hard part's going to come when they have to switch places.
Can't wait for Eloise to give instructions.
Yes. And relearn all of these muscle memories that they just
Oh,
gain.
no.
So
Yeah,
you-
they are using their left hands.
Alright.
So what did he play?
They're ready to
Really?
concede.
Okay.
It's lethal on
Wait, how much
board.
damage do they have? Okay, yeah, this game. So go
this is the
down.
hard
We're
part.
gonna try to concede.
Getting to the concede button.
Ah!
down a little bit.
I don't.
Right a little bit. Right a little bit more.
Can we just get ESC?
Oh yeah, press the escape button. Alright, go up. Yeah. Left a little bit. Up a little bit.
Options.
Right a little bit.
Options.
Up a-
I mean,
yeah,
two
left.
out of those
Up a
three
little. Up a
options
little.
do what you want.
Up. There, click. We did it.
Yay!
I personally think that's the coward's way out. You play that infested wolf and hope they miss attack.
Yeah.
There is that possibility. I mean, then the infested wolf not only takes the damage, it also spawns 1/1s to confuse them even more.
One thing is that now that th're down a game, is now time to break out the debuff, or do you just kind of cut your losses if you lose.
Yeah, it's true. They can break out the debuff because Firebat and Savjz are up 1-0 now, and they are done with the warrior, so they're going to play their hunter now. I don't know, man. I think you might be right on something. Or I think that it was better off served with tech cards like Moga the Ogre.
Moga the Ogre, Nozdormu.
I'm convinced, man. That should have been what's happening.
Yeah, so this isn't just a best of 3. So Firebat and Savjz just need to win one more. But again, they have to switch places. Firebat has to man the mouse. And Savjz? English is his second language.
I think it'll be fine for Savjz and Firebat. I actually think Eloise is the big wild card here. If she's able to properly communicate to Dog what needs to be told, because we all know that sometimes the language barrier can be pretty high. Not only that, but Eloise also said that she doesn't know the names of a lot of these cards. So we go into the trivia sections, we go into some of the things where you have to do a lot of verbal and oral communication. Gonna be really tricky for her.
She's gonna have to use what's that word? Circumlocution, which is when you use
I don't even know that word.
It's when you use like a phrase or many other words to explain like one word or one concept.
Gotcha.
So it's something that a lot of people do when they learn a new language. If they don't know how to say pastry, they'll say, well, it's flour and water mixed, kneaded, and then thrown into an oven. So sometimes you have to say that, like for Flaming Faceless. She's admitted she doesn't know what Flaming Faceless is, so she calls it a 4-mana 7/7. Like much of the Hearthstone community, but still, much of them also know what the actual card name is. So it looks like they are going to be jumping into the second game here.
Yep. First place gets 2,000 points. Second place gets 1,000. And the debuffs that they used, it cost them 500 gems, was to make their opponent play with their left hand. We're going to Druid versus Hunter now. Firebat and Savjz on the Hunter. Eloise and Dog on the Druid. Now, Druid, I thought, had a pretty good opportunity to mess their opponents up because you play Taunt Druid. The problem with Druid is that you have so many choices with things like Raven Idol, for example, or even choose effects. So I want to see an accidentally uprooted Ancient of War TJ. That's what I'm looking for.
Or accidentally Raven Idling for a minion.
Which wouldn't be the worst thing, I think.
No,
but it'd be pretty bad.
Stop. Click. Okay, they're all crossed out. Now we go to the confirm button. Down, 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 down. Stop. A little bit up, up. Oh, right, right. Click. Stop. Click.
Got there.
Okay.
Eloise is trying to whisper to Dog's ear. She is the dog whisperer.
Ending turn. So down. Stop. Left, left, left.
Take your shirt off.
I don't know.
Stop.
I don't know.
Click. We're on coin. Up.
We are.
You could tell that during the mulligans, Firebat was physically pained by having to play Hearthstone differently than he's used to.
Down a little bit.
We might
Click.
play this. Maybe
Uh,
oh wait.
what did we try?
It's
Okay.
kind of like this is
We are going to
there's
end
some
turn. We are going to end turn.
What?
Right.
yeah.
Up.
Go up. We'll see.
Up. Yeah. Click.
Yes, it might be okay. Okay, okay.
This is really good. Okay. Down, down, down. Left, left, left.
Yeah, Catrick almost certainly
Right,
coming out
right,
here.
Slowly. Need to move a little bit slower. Keep going right. Keep going right. Keep going.
Ketrick really good against Druid just on turn 2 in general because of wild growth. Or Innervate,
Or Innervate, and you know they're on coin. If he accidentally clicks Snipe, though, that'd be kind of funny.
Yes, that's click.
I mean, Snipe's not too bad.
Yeah, we haven't seen many accidental clicks just because
Okay, keep your mouse there. Just a
both
tiny bit
players
upward, and then
or both
click.
teams have been, pretty accurately saying,
Directly
don't
up,
click
straight
yet.
up. Stop. Little bit over. So keep there. Click. Okay. Now to the end time button. Right. Stop. Left. 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 Stop. Down. Left. Left. Slowly. There. A little bit upward. Click.
We're moused over the
The
coin.
innuendo, the level of innuendo with this format is out of this world. It's through the roof. One thing that I also didn't realize is the fact that it's also indirectly Eloise playing against Savjz. And the previous game, Firebat playing Dog. There is like an element of like the player's decision making.
Play this card. Play this
Something I
card,
didn't
yes.
consider too.
And
Yeah.
down.
Because
like,
Dog's really not making any decisions. He's just following instructions. There was a moment last game where Eloise was saying,
Left. Left.
trade?
Left.
Oh!
Up. Okay, play it.
Up.
Left.
I think they might be done.
Click.
Druid of the clone.
This is 2 mana.
Oh, it's no.
Okay, we are going to hero power. Up.
I mean,
up, left,
I think we're good.
left, down, a little bit, right, a little bit, up a little bit. Left a little bit.
He's making a
Yeah.
circle.
Hero power. Okay, here use your
Else
face.
that's like
Left.
the only hero player.
Okay,
So we are
go
definitely
out,
winning right now.
click,
We have a pretty
click,
good
left, left, left,
no, just
left, wrong.
Your other left, dog.
Down, down, down. Right. Oh, that's fine, let's forget about it. Yeah.
That's Don't give up!
We didn't attack.
Don't
right?
be a quitter!
We're not going to do it.
We got. Okay, so where's my mouse right now? I need to
Your
range.
mouse
Just
is-
give
your
it up,
mouse is-
dog.
There's anything that we learned in the election a week ago is that you should never give up.
So,
Oh my god.
but we have her.
She just gave dog a pat on the back and said, just don't worry about it, dog.
Yeah, this is what
You're a
we're
beautiful animal.
down.
we need to.
Charger.
No. What?
Stop. Click.
To kill the.
Drag upward.
Okay.
You want to try?
No, we don't. No, I forgot that.
That's a pretty good curve for Firebat and
What
Savjz
are they playing
here.
right now?
That's the
They play Conquest, and
right,
Secret.
right.
Oh,
So
no.
they have a
Secret,
Secret Keeper
yeah.
and a cat.
Secret Keeper's a 3-4 right now.
Click.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
just
4-2
like that.
and a
Stop
3-4.
there.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Just like
We have taunts. We have-
slowly.
Yeah,
we
we
have-
have
Stop
some.
and then go
Okay.
left,
So
slowly.
valuable.
Slowly left.
You want me to
Well, the big thing is going to be able
I don't
whether or
know
not they
if it's
make
against
it
my
those
deck.
taunts.
Am I deck,
Drew the Claw into Dark Arakoa.
Yeah.
So got the Slither
Am I
waiting.
moving it?
Yeah, that's a lot of damage
down.
coming from Hunter. I don't know if they'll make that big of an impact.
Don't move. Left.
It's gonna move. It's gonna move. We'll readjust
Okay.
once we get there.
Yeah.
We're only playing one card
So,
anyways.
so we are going to choose one.
Yeah.
So we have 3 for Secret Keeper,
Oh,
3 for Cold Crunchers,
left.
4 to Cat, and a
Okay,
Secret.
this
They
guy,
have 5
play
mana.
it. Play it, right. Up,
Easiest 2-0 of our
Left.
lives.
left, click.
So easy, we did it blindfolded.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow!
Let's keep flowing there.
Oh my god. All
I
right.
mean,
No, they have a
they
four.
are,
Yeah.
but we are good. We still have time.
Good thing they didn't charge that.
Up.
Very good thing.
We got this in the bag. We got this
All
in
the way
bag.
up. We are going to enter. Okay, left,
Okay, they're just like ending
Up.
turn.
enter. Yeah.
Okay. And we have a Houndmaster here.
How do they have a Houndmaster in that deck?
Okay, we're going for a Houndmaster now.
Okay.
Left.
Next time we're going to
Just sign it left.
So, like,
left.
down here?
Click. No, wrong guard. Drop it.
Left.
Click
All the
again.
way left.
Click again. That's
All the way
right.
left.
Right, you
Slowly
mean?
right.
Left.
Right.
Okay,
slowly
this card
right.
is
Stop.
what we're going to
That's
play.
how
We got close to our first misclick.
Left.
Yeah, I feel like these guys are pretty on point with it.
This is our color.
Right. You need to
And
find
Hunter was definitely a
right,
good choice.
Right. Slowly.
What health?
Ooh,
do we have?
imagine you can Houndmaster your opponent's beast.
Okay, click.
Okay. And they have
Four now.
They have.
3-4, 3-4, and 4-2.
Keeper or the Cloud Master.
So we're
No
taking-
secrets.
We are
Okay, so
taking.
Just add a layer of complexity.
I think Deadly Shot would be really powerful too if they have it in their deck.
I don't know if we're gonna win this. We don't have any
There
heroes.
it is. Click.
No, it's
Can be
fine.
traded. The Cloud Counters. Now with your face. Down.
I don't think
I like how
I really
Savjz is explaining the state of the board to Firebat.
Left.
To like get him in the zone.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to picture it.
Okay.
Okay.
Eloise and Dog kind of just like saying, just go there, hit this, play that card.
Stop.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
Keep going slowly up.
Savjz is really letting Firebat know that they're winning, and that's what drives Firebat in the
Down,
end.
little. Left. Up.
Oh!
Are they roping? They're
Oh
roping.
no! No! Misplay!
Okay, you have it.
not
Just
big
play
deal,
it.
no big
Click
deal.
and play it. Yeah, play it.
Wow! Savjz like shake it
That
off,
tech
Firebat,
card-
shake it off.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Dude, that 3 damage actually might be
Right, all the way
impactful.
right.
It could be. That's a lot of
Up,
taunts
up,
that they got
up,
sitting in there.
We're still
Right.
doing fine.
The problem is that next turn they don't really have good stuff. This Airco needs to do a lot of work.
Yeah. They could play Mire Keeper and ramp into it, or Nourish, ramp into it.
It needs to take out 2 of these minions,
Right.
Oh no.
but
Okay.
if he plays Dread Scale, it won't.
Make
Just then
awkward
click.
trade, so
Upward.
but we
Oh,
have-
he's going
we have
companion.
nothing to
Okay.
find.
Well, if they roll Leok.
Okay.
Oh, that's the worst one.
Okay.
That's
Go
pretty
left.
bad.
Yeah, that's good for us.
Up.
Yeah, we probably
Slower.
want-
Move a little bit slower.
want to
Upwards.
move it
Upwards.
around
Upwards.
and
Upwards.
keep
Not that slow.
Not that
So
slow.
what do we have in there?
And
We have
stop. No, go right.
the Slither Marky
Stop.
card.
Click.
No,
Upwards.
change that one. We
Right.
can
Right.
merge
Slower.
into
Downwards.
Yeah.
Downwards.
Yeah.
Slower. Downwards. And then left.
Yeah, yeah.
Almost there. Almost there. Keep going.
Somewhere around here.
Click.
So
We can
okay,
do it
and we're
next
gonna do merge.
Okay. Down.
There you go.
Left. Right. No, click.
I'm waiting for the innkeeper to remind us how taunts work.
Go up and right. Slow. Yeah. Right. Slowly. Down a little. Click.
Must attack the
Now
minion
go
with
down.
taunt.
Don't move left or right.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Oh.
Up, up, click, left, left, click, click.
Backwards.
Trying to give him the hero power now.
Slowly right.
Uh-oh, they're running out of time.
The 6 damage is more important.
I'd be spamming click as much as I could right now. Oh, he's got the hero power.
Click it, click there, downwards, right.
Oh no! They're missing so much damage. Oh, the humanity.
But it won't matter.
Alright.
So we left.
But it won't matter.
Okay, this right. This is a nourish. Left.
What?
Not this one. Not this one. Not click. This is the nourish. Yes, click.
Firebat just like, don't tell me.
Release left. Release
still
left.
winning.
Yeah, this card. Play it.
They're still winning. Don't worry.
Play it.
Yeah.
A little
Left.
bit more
Left.
column, I guess.
I tried to go a little bit slower. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, they just
Let me
We
see.
rammed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go down.
So we're
yeah,
actually doing, like,
down.
really
Keeper,
good.
we make a 2-2
Yeah,
because we
so
have
where is
We
it?
have 2
Left,
minions.
left,
Dog
left,
more than
left,
anybody
left,
knows what ram
left,
sounds
left,
like.
left.
Right now,
Okay,
I'm
play
trying to
it.
play something.
Play it.
Yeah, the
Play
important
it.
thing is just don't panic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Left.
Yeah. It's like when we
Left.
discussed that's going
Click.
faster, so
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah.
Wait, no.
No, what?
Fucked up, I think. Okay, take it on my
But digestible. Everything is going to be digestible.
Dog played that perfectly.
Left.
He followed those instructions perfectly.
Left. Up.
And you can move left. Left.
Oh, man.
Move left.
Oh my
We rammed, didn't we? We
Okay,
rammed.
yeah,
We knew he's like, we ramped at 10. We ramped at 10.
I can't.
Oh god.
So we
Your English was fine. He did exactly what you said.
go downwards.
There's no miscommunication.
Directly up.
Okay, well, they have lethal, Dan.
Oh no.
Oh boy, here we go.
Can they get there? 9 missed damage so far.
Oh, they got
This
it.
game.
They got that damage.
so
in.
much
All right.
damage.
I think this is good. I think this is good.
Click. Upwards,
All right.
Upwards,
Sorry,
upwards,
doesn't
upwards.
Yeah,
Click,
yeah.
click,
We
click,
didn't
click.
get it.
Downwards. Stop there. Go left. Click. Upwards. No. You didn't go back. You didn't.
Oh yeah, they have the Misha, the
Upwards,
Handmaster on
upwards,
board.
slowly, Click.
The
Upwards.
cat.
Slowly.
they still have
Oh, they still have the cat?
there,
Oh
right.
my god.
But they missed the
click.
attack on the cat.
Oh, here we
Oh.
go.
Low.
Just the
Okay.
hero power remains. They got plenty of time. Can they do it?
Yeah.
And there it is, the 2-0. Firebat and Savjz thought the only debuff that they got was the 500 gems to force their opponent on the non-dominant hand. But the one debuff that they didn't know that they bought secretly was Eloise communicating the dog.
That one was free.
That one was free. Yeah, everyone gets one.
Well, so that's 2,000 points to
Yep.
Savjz and Firebat, and 1,000 points to Dog and Eloise.
And that wraps up our first main event. We have 3 main events, 3 side events, and we're going to get ready for our side events starting in just a few minutes. But that was pretty fun to start things off.
Yeah, definitely was. Keep in mind, guys, you can still give the players gems. If you go to htcmayhem.com, if you scroll down the page, all you have to do is click on the follow buttons on the page. You can follow HTC Esports as well as the players. You get 10 gems per each, so a total of 50.
Yes.
And you can give those to your favorite player. So if you think that Dog needs some help in this
Dog
one.
and Eloise definitely could use your help. They were talking a little bit about how they could make sure that these guys are spending their gems. Because right now, I think the players are a little bit conservative. I would have loved to see these players forced to high DPI sensitivity. But they're afraid of spending all of their gems early on because they feel like they need it. But if you guys are pouring in the gems, it'll be easy for them to spend the debuffs and make it more fun. Because I think that definitely was like a good amount of entertainment, but it could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot better.
It'll only